should be on.
Oops. Try to do this fast.
We should be straight. Give us that.
You must have always thought. Since, which is why I went to
Yeah, country since 2015 when we had all that snow in Boston town, it's snowing again. But it's like, you know, here's the wheel or something. I've been able to maybe get a couple days here and there. It's just the longest.
Did you have to solo?
Oh, good.
All right, it is 7 o'clock. We'll call this meeting of the Newfield Select Board for February 11th, 2025 to order. First up, Phyllis. Ta-da.
And the easy one for the year, asking for your blessing for the 5th annual Newfields Roadside Cleanup and Town Beautification Day, and being really careful not to call it the cleanup day, because I called it cleanup and everybody thought they were going to
Show up and leave their stuff?
leave their old refrigerators and stuff, so yeah.
Or just throw it on the side of the road.
Yeah, exactly. So we're learning. And we had to push it out. We're asking for Saturday, May 17th, because we need a rain date, because the first year it snowed and, you know, so. But the trouble is the way the calendar's falling with school vacation and then Easter and then Mother's Day. So it was like every place we looked, we just had to keep pushing it out. So Saturday, May 17th, rain date, May 18th, and it actually works really well for the garden club because it makes it closer to Memorial Day.
Oh, sure.
That works, and, you know, same thing as before, you know, basically 9 to 12, we run around and pick up all the bags. 12 to 1,
Lots of Fireball I picked up last year.
that's it,
I was
that's
little,
it.
I couldn't
The
believe
nips.
how many people were throwing that on the side of the road.
Down by Hutchinson.
Along the whole,
Every place,
along the
85,
whole.
87,
Yeah.
I wish I could just find, it's a little scary.
This ain't the only road. It's one where I live. So
Yeah,
it's not me.
it's just a convenience for them, let's throw it out.
So you're not caught with a container too, so.
I guess so. All right, any questions, concerns?
No.
We're all good.
Thank you.
All set, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, next up, Tri-State Crack correspondence. So the Tri-State is looking to raise money for ALS coming through on Saturday, June 21st. Chief, have you had a chance to look at this?
Yeah, this is an annual one. We've
Yep.
done this since I've been here. It goes all over the seacoast.
They have the map?
The map, they provided their insurance, liability binder. I have no issues. We've never had any issues with that.
Great. Yeah, they're just gonna come right down 108 and 85, right?
Yeah, it looks like maybe some Mass Road too, where they circle back. Mass Road.
Oh, I'm not seeing that on the map, but great.
In
So-
both directions.
Oh, is it? Great. Any questions, concerns, anybody have?
No, sir. No.
I'll make a motion that we approve the request for a tri-state to utilize the town roads for the race on June 21st. Second. Second by Mark. All in favor? Aye. Great. I'll take care of that. Gravel cycling correspondence. So this one is for June 1st. Everybody wants to ride through town, huh? I don't know anything about gravel, do you know?
This is they changed the name over the years. This has been a long time thing. Every year since I've been here, Arlen, this basically one just crosses 87 at the rail trail on the west side of town. They obey traffic laws, they stop the traffic. There's no stopping or anything like that. They have to apply the rules of the road. Once again, they provided their insurance binder.
Yep.
And we haven't had any issues in the past.
Okay. Any questions? No. I'll make a motion that we approve gravel's use of crossing 87 for their event on June 1st.
Second.
I'm giving you the, I wanted to just be.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Next up, Exeter hazardous waste update. So there was a joint meeting of a bunch of the towns for the Exeter hazardous waste cleanup. The people in town are allowed to participate. This past year, they did it basically instead of scheduling a 6-hour window. You actually had to go online and pick a specific. They give you a specific time. It actually worked out pretty well. They usually have about 300 people. I think they had like 280 something. So it organizationally, I think they're going to stick with that format. The big concern was bulbs, actually fluorescent and CFLs. They actually don't collect a lot of them, and it's actually a problem for them to do so, so they'll probably not include bulbs. But it should be noted, Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware will take them. So they'll be providing information for anybody who shows up with bulbs, that you can take them to those locations. Ace takes them for free. I've been taking mine, my bulbs that were there for years. That was a major change that they had. They were looking at, tweaking this, but on a go-forward basis, looks like they'll continue to do this, allowing people to drop that stuff off. And I think they're going to provide an updated list of materials just because it's changed so much over the last couple of years. So we should have that in plenty of time, but it'll likely be done in the fall. So they're going to push it to the fall. Normally they did it kind of late summer, early September. It'll probably be more like late September, early October.
What was the protocol on how they announced that? I don't remember seeing it.
Well, they post it, and we have stuff down in the office on it all the time.
Did Sue send anything out of that?
I would assume she did, but I don't know for sure. But, if you're getting rid of old waste oil, great place, great, you can do that. Old fertilizer that you don't use, you can drop off. They don't take electronics. You'll have to take that to Newmarket. Newmarket does take electronics. It's those kinds of paint.
Oil-based paints.
Yeah, oil-based paints they take. So it's that kind of stuff that they'll take. But they're going to do an updated list because they know that because of the changes that in terms of the costs of this stuff, the light bulbs, the cost that they were getting for hauling light bulbs away, even though they had like 4 boxes of light bulbs, but they were going to be charged thousands of dollars to have them hauled away. It was crazy. So the determination was made not to. So. Any questions about Exeter hazardous waste? Great. Next up, ALS. Toby?
So the status of ALS, we have received the tentative contract. I sent that to Derek. He was unable to get back to me with his analysis and his assessment of it. I read through it pretty tightly, and it looks pretty squared away as it is. But I told him we needed that by the next select board meeting. So I will follow up again with another phone call tomorrow and make sure that that's online. Other than that, everything's clicking pretty good.
And obviously, we're in anticipation with the warrant article to be funding that as part of that.
Yeah, and I sent Jeff a text saying, no bother, there's no need for you to come in tonight.
Yeah.
Address it. He's still waiting to make a decision as far as Newmarket goes. But I would wager we're pretty solid. It's going to be a course of action we're going to follow.
Okay. Any questions?
No questions.
No? Great, thank you on that, Hobie.
Advanced life support paramedics.
Yeah, paramedics, sir. Not the, we still have ambulance, and we contract with Newmark. This is the paramedic, the rapid response. Yep. Next up, we have correspondence from E. William Johnson. I want to note just thanking the police department for the turkey trot. This just came in, right? Little dated, but pointing out Wayne and Bill and the other members of the department and their efforts. So thank you very much, Chief. Glad no one was arrested. All right, tax map maintenance proposal. So Cartographics Associates, they maintain our maps. We have the form of the contract. It's actually at the same price as last year. You guys should have a copy of that. I think it's $2,100 in terms of maintaining our maps and GIS. Okay. You guys good with this?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve. Second. Mark second. All in favor? Aye. Closet and Sanderson, this is more notification. You should have a copy in your packet of the signed letter for Plodzik. We get this every year, basically going over their responsibilities, our responsibilities. I know that Keisha had sent around the conflict of interest materials to each of us. Hopefully you guys have provided that back.
You got mine?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, if there's any questions about the engagement, let me know. You can, go through this, but it's pretty standard in what they're going to do. The town well and
Conflict of interest as in self-dealing.
yes, exactly. Or do you believe that fraud is taking place? Or those are the typical questions that come up in that. Any questions about the letter of understanding?
No questions.
Well, we're flying. Minutes. We have minutes for January 7th, January 21st, and for the deliberative. Now, I haven't gone to the deliberative. They're very long. I'm going to ask that we push those to the next meeting, but hopefully you've had a chance to look at the 2 January minutes. Any questions, changes, edits, concerns?
No.
No, I didn't have a question.
Just
So,
commentary on the streaming is, I'm still waiting for Jeff to, they're gonna put together some dollars and.
oh, great. Yeah, perfect. All right, I will make a motion to accept the January 7th minutes as written.
Second?
Second by Hobie, all in favor? Aye. And I'll make a motion to accept the January 21st minutes as written.
Second.
Second by Hobie, all in favor? Aye. Great. Wunderbar. March meeting dates. So, why are you laughing there?
You're good with anything, right?
Actually, I'm going to suggest we actually schedule a meeting for the 4th Elections are the 11th. I'll suggest the 4th and 18th. Obviously, I won't be here after the 11th, so it can be changed after that. But the 4th is probably would be helpful just to cover any ground before the election, especially if the ALS contract gets pushed. So we're going to have a meeting on the 25th, but we'll have a meeting on the 25th, a meeting on the 4th, then elections on the 11th.
I'm good with that.
Is that all right with you?
Say it again, I'm sorry.
Sorry. So we have a meeting scheduled 2 weeks from tonight on the 25th.
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest a meeting on the 4th, which is the week before the election, just to cover any ground before the election.
Yeah.
And then elections are on the 11th, and then we'll do, I say.
4th and the 25th, you're saying?
No, the 25th of February,
Yeah.
2/25, and then 3/4, March 4th.
Yeah.
Okay? Great. You got that? First meetings? Yep. All right, one other item that I have is, we had the optional, pre-bid, discussion with some of the providers for the sound RFP. There were no real concerns there, basic discussion about, what's going on. They're looking at providing bids for this. I indicated that, this is our first time ever doing this, so most likely the bids will come in with options for us to consider. So there'll be some discussion around what the town does want or does not want for services. But it seems like there's at least several parties that are interested, so hopefully we'll get several bids for it. Any questions about that?
No.
Queen Court proposal is out. We haven't received anything. Have we received?
Sue had received this.
Oh, good. We got one from them?
One to you.
Oh, great.
You have, this is all I have. It's not here.
We've just received one so far.
Yes.
Okay.
The one that was emailed?
Yep.
Again?
Yeah.
Alan and Major,
What's that?
Alan and Major.
Yes, that.
Why don't we put it on next meeting's formal agenda to have a more robust discussion?
Okay.
Just about, just to keep people informed of what's going on with that. Outside of that, I don't think I have anything else unless you guys have anything. No?
Sorry, Mike, I didn't quite hear, what was the status of the audiovisual?
So we had a little Zoom meeting with Jeff's Xerox team.
Yeah.
And he said that we'll come up with a number. I think, I don't know if we talked about this publicly, but that the best part of that is that all of the video will get transcribed. And so that'll save a good amount of time for Keisha and the rest. You won't have to be necessarily doing that. You can just check the transcription for errors, and that would probably save a couple of hours at least a week, let alone the headache. So I think that's well worth the money.
Actually, I was just talking to Sue. She's using something, I don't know what AI service, but to do the transcription of the deliberative at the school. And
Oh.
she said it's actually working really well.
Good, that's good. It's
So-
probably a Microsoft.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is, but she says it's working great.
Yeah.
When was, did Jeff have a time frame when he have numbers?
I just emailed him today. I said, where are we at? So they were going back and forth, and just like a typical corporate Zoom meeting, just a lot of talking. All right, let's get the numbers.
Is it,
We'll get a more concrete next go.
yeah, because there's nothing coming up tonight. This is a recurring problem. Of course.
Oh, it's not true. Okay.
So the sooner we get out, try to see Jeff at the firehouse, or a light fire.
Yeah.
Get this done.
Yeah.
All right, Hobie, you have anything?
That's it.
Town elections, March 11th, don't forget that. And by the way, I want to thank Deb and Ray. They were out there after the snowstorm, clearing off the ice rink. Thank you so much, very much appreciated.
We're not buying a Zamboni. We're not going to buy a Zamboni.
My son's actually thinking of building one, actually. He's thinking of building one.
I think there's a Chevy truck out there that works.
No, something real simple.
You can do a push sample.
Yeah, exactly,
Some
exactly.
poles on top of it.
I'm thinking of maybe trying to do Friday night skating again, so have Sue send something out probably tomorrow if the weather looks good, so. Shoot.
Sue said the ballot line, I reviewed it, everything looks good, I see no issues with the ballot.
Yeah, I didn't see any issues with that.
And then, what was item 5 on correspondence, the E. Johnson correspondence?
That was the turkey trot.
Turkey.
That was the turkey trot one.
Michael, do you want to mention candidates night?
Oh, thank you, Chief. So Sue scheduled candidates night for the 20th, I believe, 7 o'clock here. We have 2 contested races, select board and library trustee. But anybody who's running is more than welcome to come and plead their case, as it may be.
20th?
Yep, 20th, 7 o'clock here. Yes, fellas.
Did people check all the candidates to see?
Sue typically does. Sue typically does, so I leave it in her hands to make sure that that's kosher.
Okay, so maybe we could just say that's tentative, you know.
It's up on the signboard. so-
Yeah, I think she was reaching out to the candidate, the contested candidates,
Yeah.
which are the most important ones, so I believe that she checked with them.
Great.
All right, anything else from anybody? All right, I'll make a motion to adjourn at 7:20. Second, I hope y'all think, huh?
Is that a record?
No, our record is like a little over 12 minutes.